November 2015 team meeting. Yay! Okay, this is awesome. So, we are streaming live. So, now what we're going to do first is we are going to go around the room because we have a ton of new girls on the team. This is your first team meeting. If this is your first team meeting, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, sorry, she's ready. So perfect. So we have a bunch of girls here, and we are going to do introductions first. And I want all the girls who are watching live to be. Whoa, this is weird. Watching live. This is crooked. I'm not straight. To be able to see. So we are going to start with. Thank you. With our whys. So what I want to do is have everyone say your name. Who's your sponsor? If it's not, I mean, it's almost all me. And why you started Pure Romance. So why you started your business, when you started it, why you started it, and has it changed? Because we all start this for different reasons. More confidence, more money, girl time, adult time with women. And I want to be able to share this experience of why you started and why you continue to do Pure Romance. So even if you're new as of like 4 days ago, which is like a couple people in this room, I want you to be able to share your experience. So I'm just gonna do. Bree, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I'm Brianna. Sabrina's my sponsor. Yeah. I started this because I would like to work just 1 or 2 jobs instead of 3.
You're at 4 now.
4? This is 4.
Does this remind you of people? Exactly.
It's time to cut it in half.
Yes. And when did you start? You just got your kit this week?
Last Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah, great.
So,
yeah, good.
I'm ready.
She's ready. She's ready.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, babe. You're next.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go back there. Oh, you can say hi. You don't need to look here, but you can say hi to everyone.
I'm Caroline. I started at the end of October-ish. I started because I wanted to have just a little extra source of income, and also just kind of being able to socialize more. I was in a sorority. I love the aspect of being with a lot of group of girls and being able to entertain and have fun.
Don't mind that.
And it's been a slow start because I also started another job not too long after, but I did my first online party, and so far it's going pretty good.
Yay!
My name is Melinda. I started in April of this year. I only started, I started because I knew it was going to be fun.
I feel like every time in my house, something has to go off. Okay, I'm sorry.
I started because I just wanted to do it for fun, and once I got started, I realized I could make more money, so now I'm in it for the money.
I'm Jessie. Sabrina's my sponsor.
That's me. That's me.
Is my girl watching? Is Juliana watching?
I don't know if she's live.
Oh,
I
come
can't
on.
see yet.
So I technically started in July 2 years ago.
Woo.
And came back in September. And I basically do it because I need the extra paychecks. Because apparently 4 jobs is not enough.
4 jobs. That's you notice that? You notice that? All right.
Okay, I'm Molly. Sabrina's my sponsor. I started. I feel like I don't know if I'm looking.
You don't need to look at it. You can look at everyone else.
I started in September of 2014 to help pay for my wedding.
Which happened? Not a single lady no more. Let me tell you.
So that happened, and now it's partial motivation for bills. I like to shop, so extra spending money, fun stuff. Did I miss a question?
No.
No, that's
Why you
good.
started?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm done.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Katie. I've been in the business almost 4 years.
Oh my God! Yay!
Sabrina's my sponsor, and I started to help with those dang student loans.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexis. Tomorrow is 1 year with Pure Romance. My why for joining Pure Romance was a confidence booster, And since joining Pure Romance, I have met so many of you. And my confidence has kind of gone through the roof standing up and doing parties in front of someone.
And even talking in a room like this.
Yeah, like I could never do this before. So I feel a lot better. And now I just do parties for fun because now I got to where I wanted to be, and now it's extra money
And
for
what
my
did you
house.
do? I was gonna say she bought a house. No more renting.
Yeah, so
At
extra
freaking
money
21
for bills.
years old, owns her own house. There you go. Isn't that great? All right.
Alright, I'm Becca. My sponsor lives in Florida, so
She's an adopted Sapphire.
Yeah.
She is. She's one of us.
I started in September, and I did this to mostly just get out and have fun with a bunch of girls because my boyfriend hates people.
I really hope he watches this later. I hope he watches this later.
So
Great.
it's just, that's pretty much it.
Good. And your why? Well, you just started, but your why is just you're having fun. You're loving doing
I
parties.
mean, the extra money is
It does not hurt.
no, but for mostly just because he doesn't want to go out and do anything ever.
So it gives
it's
you a
my
reason to
way
go out.
of going out, having fun with a bunch of girls, so he doesn't have to worry, and I'm making money doing it.
Beautiful.
Hi, my name's Melinda. I got my kit maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yay! New babies!
I actually looked more into it to do it because me and my husband just got married. We bought a house, and the day that we bought our house, our dog had emergency surgery. And we had no idea where we were coming up with money for it. So anything that I could do to make extra money was all a go.
You're in the right place.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yes, he actually just got his phone off on Friday because he ate a rope toy and it severed his intestines. And yeah, if I would have waited 2 days,
Only in your
it would've
bedroom,
been
right?
good. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh.
So I did it to save because I don't have children, so I did
You
it
need
to
an
save my
emergency
little man.
fund,
Yeah.
and it's perfect
Yeah.
for in case if anything like that ever happens again, you don't need to scramble.
Oh yeah, and I know it sounds bad, but I don't have a lot of friends, so to be able to go.
You
out
just
and
made 20 more! Good stuff.
20 new friends in 2 weeks.
20 new
Yeah.
20, isn't it amazing?
I'm Carlina. I started Pure
You guys
Romance.
have matching shirts on, sorry. Continue.
I didn't realize. I started Pure Romance in April. I started for a couple of reasons. I started because I got engaged and I felt a little nervous about
He
it.
totally got it!
So I was like nervous I was gonna be poor, and then I was also pretty nervous. Oh. I was like, what? I was also pretty nervous about like talking in front of people, so I decided I needed to force myself in front of people, and what better way than talking about sex toys? So, yeah. So it's been great.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah. She already changed her manicure, by the way, from the Thousand Years Club. We just went, and she already changed her nail
I had
polish.
to change it for the
I
wedding.
just, whatever. It's fine.
I take my nail polish with me everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go?
Yeah, because I love you that much.
Yeah, thanks.
Just saying. I'm Christine. I started Pure Romance last February, and I started doing it because I wanted to make extra money, pay off some bills, pay off some debt, and it's going great right now.
Yeah,
so,
it
no
is.
complaints. Haven't changed, so.
My name is Christy, and I started in March. I sort of been on a down loop because I had a tragedy happen in my life. So I'm trying to lift myself up. I have a party Friday with.
Good stuff. Oh, sorry, I'm like shaking the camera. That's so good. Yay, parties. Good.
I'm Julie. I've been a consultant since, well, September was my first party. I got my kit July 31st, but took August off. So far, so good. I did it for extra money. Got 2 kids at home, husband, house, dog, craziness, chaos. So, you know, it's nice to, everything. So it's nice to just be out of the house and with you lovely ladies and not be home right now.
Sorry, I'm like, it's okay.
As you might
Yeah, you're doing girl.
I'm Mariah. You guys are all talking about getting married and 19.
Not getting married and not pregnant.
I joined this because I'm super broke, like really broke. It's almost
no joke.
impressive how broke I am. And like when I was a young gosling, my parents were like, "Sex is bad," and now I'm like,
So you started for the money. We'll see in 6 months where you're at. Where you're at from there. All right. All right. You ready?
Oh, just do it, Jordan.
How long have you been in the business? So that the girls out of state can. No.
I've not even like done a party yet. I just got my kit a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, that kid sale, right? Like, amen. Right? Good. And what do you do during the day?
I do a call center job that sucks.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get out of that. All right, that's perfect. All right. So now that we don't have any food in our mouth, Pam. Is that amazing?
Hi guys, I'm Pam. I've been in the business since the end of February, right?
Yeah.
And Sabrina's my sponsor.
That's me.
And I started that would be her. And I started so that I could marry my high school sweetheart. And we didn't get married. But are you ready for this? I'm getting married December 19th. And I'm getting a new engagement ring. I did pay for my daughter's wedding in July with Pure Romance.
Yes.
So, yes.
Wait, how many grandbabies do you have on the way?
2 grandbabies on the way.
Yay! Like real grandbabies, like babies coming out of vaginas, babies.
Babies coming out of vaginas.
And I like these babies, okay, guys?
No, and I'm really excited because since I started, I built my team. Now I have 3 girls underneath me.
You have more, technically.
4 because Melinda signed some.
Melinda has one
so,
too. Yeah.
So there's 4 girls underneath me, and I'm pretty excited to see where I'm gonna go next year.
She gets 2 scarves.
I made myself. Well, I haven't made them yet. I have to make myself.
Yeah, whatever.
I did. That's how I made it.
Okay.
Have some training.
Okay.
So that's the next team meeting,
Yeah.
actually.
Well,
All right. So now that this is like all over the
What
place.
about you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my name is Sabrina Rodriguez, guys. In case you don't know me. I've been doing Pure Romance for 4.5 years now. And I started because I hated smelling like fish on Fridays. That was my... I couldn't do fish fries anymore. So I decided to sell dildos. I was in pre-law at Damon College, and I decided to not go to law school to sell dildos. My parents are so proud. They're so proud. It's great. So I started because I needed the money. I wanted to quit waitressing, and I need to supplement that income. And I continue to do this, honestly, because of you guys. You guys motivate me literally every day. Like, we are like a huge sorority, and we're crazy, but I love each and every one of you bitches in your own individual way. So thank you guys so much for showing up. So we have a ton of different things we're going to go and talk about today, but we are going to be going through our shopping experience, because when you're at a party and you have your demo down pat, right? Like, you can sell coochie and body do all day, but when you're in the shopping room and you have someone who is distracted, someone who knows everything, someone who's drunk, someone who's a bitch, someone who these 2 girls want to come in together, how do you handle that situation? Because you're put in different situations for every single party. You never walk into a party the same either way. So I want to go through some shopping room experiences with Katie, Molly, and I are going to be your guests. And you guys are going to be the consultants, okay? So we're going to do some role playing. Are you okay with that? Role playing? But it's perfect practice. That's what I want to go through, is that I'd rather have you learn through us here than you're put in this situation at an actual party with a real guest who's spending real money on you. Because, like, I'm not giving you my bank card today, so I hope you guys know
Sure,
that.
I have a square with me.
Yeah, you have your square reader with you? That's good. That's good. So we are going to go through and do some shopping room experiences. So whoever is doing the shopping room experiences are going to be sitting in these 2 chairs. So we're going to be playing some hot potato.
I gotta go.
Well, I mean, like, you can stand up and move, and then the people here can move, if that's okay with you. Okay, so whoever wants to go first, who wants to be the first consultant in the shopping room? Carlita!
Alright, oh my goodness.
I honestly say that because Carlina is actually amazing at the shopping room, and I want you guys to see how she handles these things. What are you standing for?
I want to draw personally.
Alright.
I'm getting you, huh?
Yeah, you're getting it.
Oh,
I'm your first guest. I'm your first guest. Okay. I know, no big deal, no pressure. Just sit in the, we'll move this actually.
I lost my notebook.
It's right here, baby.
Okay.
You gave it back.
I did.
There you go.
Okay, so shopping room experiences. Okay, first of all, what am I gonna be? Like, am I gonna be a nice customer or a mean customer?
No, don't be nice to her. She changed her polish.
Oh, true.
Right, no.
She changed her.
Wait, I thought I was the mean one. You can't
What
take
should
that
I
away
be?
from me.
But I'm gonna be
There's
on
not
another
a mean
level.
one.
There you go. That's
200%
I'm
no.
gonna be the drunk
I'm
So,
the drunk lady.
I'm
the designated drunk lady.
I like Katie.
So, what kind of situation have you guys come across where you may have been in the shopping room and you may have felt either uncomfortable or like, okay, what would Sabrina do in this situation? Or something like that. Like, I know you have had at parties some pretty crazy women who.
Oh, tell her all about your life. Your
Yes.
disastrous life.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm crying, customer. But you actually went through this.
Yes,
We're gonna
I
go
have.
through this. All right.
Been there.
Do we think we can like?
That's my drops.
I have dots in my purse.
Okay.
Do you want to dots on your face? Like,
Okay. Oh, can you hand me that packet? It's a horse's packet. Where we're just pretending like.
That makes me feel a little better.
I see you have something funny. Okay, so I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna be like. Okay.
You give it
Action. What? All right. Okay. Here is my wish list, and here is my customer contact card. Here you go.
Oh, all right. How are you today? You doing? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was really nice.
What's wrong? I'm sorry, it's Serena. I'm going through a breakup right now, and I feel like I can't have pleasure in my life. Like, how can I have pleasure without a man? I mean, you have a lot of options.
So I've never had a toy before.
Wait, hold on, you have to take it.
It's my ex-boyfriend! My ex-boyfriend's calling me. Hang on. Actually, my mom's pregnant. Wait, I'm just gonna let that go. Okay, so he's calling me right now. Like, can you answer it for me? No? What do you think I should say? Like, should I tell him I'm buying a dildo right now? Or should I keep it?
I would try.
No, okay. Okay, well, I just feel like. Okay, so I sent the voicemail. Okay, so honestly, just I'm missing sex. Like that contact with someone.
Okay.
Now, I know you don't sell like blow up dolls or stripper poles because I asked you earlier tonight. You told me no. So,
She did.
So, what do you think? Like, what do you think is gonna make me feel like better? What do I need?
You need some you time.
Okay.
First
And
if
what
you're
does that
craving
consist
some attention, some touch, but maybe you can't get that touch, you should probably think about trying a heart massager because it's going to
that
give
was
you
a
some
hot thing,
heat.
right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that nice little massage. Okay, you do that little massage to yourself. It feels just as nice as someone else touching
Okay,
you.
but do you sell a man that massages me?
I cannot help you with that.
Okay.
But I can try and help you find a new man if that's what you want.
Oh.
Because we got that basic instinct with the first.
Oh, yeah.
I can't promise you.
So you
what
said,
yet, but you're gonna
okay,
get
so
some.
like, it's gonna raise my options though, right? Like I put that on and that on and that on and that there,
Everywhere.
and then that's
All
okay.
over.
Like I don't have. Do you have something that makes these look better?
Well, if you want to tighten it up, I have some body boost for you, or you can put some body dew on there and make them all shiny.
Okay. So going down for the heart massager. Do I need anything with the heart massager?
You probably want to get some massage lotion to go with it. It depends on if you like a lotion or an oil. I got both options.
Okay, what do you sell more of?
I sell more of the Serenity, which is the lotion one.
Okay,
and
that's the one you put with
it'll
it?
go in your skin. It'll
That's
make it
one.
nice and soft. It'll smell
I
really
like
good.
soft skin. Okay, so put that on there too. Okay, so we have the heart massager. Oh, the basic instinct I need, right,
you
for the
need
boobs.
that,
Okay,
definitely.
so that's gonna go on my boobs.
You'll
Okay, so
love
like, is someone gonna like put their face in it, or like?
If that's what you want, you can probably have it.
Okay,
they're not gonna go, get it all up in your business.
Okay,
but,
okay.
I
I mean, like if I wanted them to. Like,
if you wanted them to, it would
okay.
definitely.
Okay. So put me down for basic instinct. So like, I'm gonna rub myself, like not rub myself. I'm gonna rub my arms and like get a massage for myself because I don't have a man anymore.
Don't think of it like that. It's okay.
But like,
there's so many other men out there. See, I don't want to get my counseling session, but there are so many other men out there for you. It's okay. And I got help for you if you are looking for some sexual pleasure.
Okay, I'm looking for some sexual feeling right now.
Well, is there a certain type of
I got that
sexual
feeling.
you're wanting?
I got that feeling. Okay, so I've never had a toy. What do you think is the best one?
A bullet, for sure.
Okay, and
Are
what
you
do I?
familiar with them?
No, like, do I stick it in there?
No.
Okay.
Do
Like that
not
cord,
do
you don't
that.
just like rip it out.
No, not unless you want to get electrocuted.
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay, you're right. That was stupid. Sabrina, that was stupid.
So the bullets were outside, but we
Okay.
have other inside ones.
Okay, so
that
what
can
if I
help.
wanted something that was inside and outside? What's your best one?
The best one? Well, we have a lot of different options, but you could go with the executive, which gives you a little bit of
Okay, like I saw that thing like go like okay. So then, so if I get that, then what else do I need? Like if I get the executive and
Well, first off, you need to have a lubricant because if you're not having that extra foreplay, you're gonna need a little extra down there.
Okay.
So I would probably recommend Simply Silk because it's the best to use with toys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not using a penis, so
But if you do use a penis, that works for that too.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
There you go.
Okay, so write me down for that.
And you definitely want a toy cleaner for that
Right.
because you want to keep it nice and clean.
Right.
Especially if you're using it all the time. Now we have two different sizes. You probably want the bigger one because you get twice as much for $4 more.
What?
I know.
All right. I'm gonna be using it up anyway, so I might as well get a cheaper one.
And it doesn't come in. It comes in a box. It doesn't come in like a bag. So you might want to get the toy tote too to store it because then it'll stay nice and clean and
I'm
it'll have a
all
nice
about
little
clean.
place.
Yeah,
and it's
like,
pink
I'm
and it
all
has
about
leopard print.
Okay, I'm all about clean. Like put me down for that. All right. Okay, so this lingerie you just open up to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so I don't have the boobs for that. I don't have the butt for that. So, like, what's gonna be most flattering on my figure?
This would probably be really flattering because it has a nice little robe over it.
See,
Gives
but
you a
do
little
you
boost.
sell the body that the body boost, right?
There you go, that's the body boost.
Okay, you told me that earlier. Okay, so I want the body boost and I want the lingerie. We're gonna, cause that's like a nice nightie. Like you just massage. Like why does he not want to be with me? Like why does he not want to be with me? Why would you not want all of this? Like I don't understand.
Something better, maybe.
You're right. Okay,
It's time for some time for you.
Right, I like that. I need that. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh. See, so crying. Okay. What did you like most about that? Okay, first of all, she didn't know she was gonna do this, so thank you so much.
If my cheeks are red, it's
Molly,
true.
what did you like best?
Well, Carlina was very considerate of your feelings, but also was able to upsell the shit out of you.
I mean, like, exactly.
While you eat your feelings, please buy them. But like, it was good. It was natural. She's a caring individual.
Yes, and I like that it was about you need you time. It wasn't like you need to buy a vibrator first. It was let's talk about to make you feel better about yourself. And then if you want to add something sexual for your feeling, you got sexual, healing, right? Is that the word?
Yes.
I was trying to say it really. And then you go to the toys and that kind of stuff. So it was nice that you weren't like, okay, well, let's get you a new boyfriend. Like, let's get you a toy. No, it's let's focus on you and you time first. And that's something that women need. Like, we don't get that, or like a bubble bath you could suggest.
Yeah.
The candles you could suggest, those kind of things too. What else did you guys like?
I was gonna say I like that you were considerate of her feelings, but it was quick. Like I could see this turning into like a 45-minute
shopping room
her in the
experience.
shopping room, and it's like, nope. You were like, oh, I'm so sorry, but you know what? Let's forget about that. Let's, we're gonna make this all about you, and you made it, upbeat, and you were, you just turned it all around, and I could totally see how it could go the wrong way, and I liked seeing this because it's like, okay, like you got 10 other people who are like, I need to leave, I need to pay for my stuff, and it helps move things along. So I like that too, because you were considerate, but you were also like professional.
To the point.
Right, exactly.
Any questions for Carlina? Because she honestly has an amazing shopping room experience.
I like the shopping room.
That's
It's my
her favorite part is the shopping room. So Carlina's the girl to go to if you guys have any other than me, like bug her. For real, 'cause she's really, really good. Like I've gotten amazing because of like my clients. You guys are gonna be meeting them because we all live in this area. And when the girls message me and they say Carlina was amazing, like it's amazing to get that. So if you guys have questions regarding that, feel free to ask any of it. I mean, we're all the vets here. You can ask. Good job. Okay, so who's next? Consultant wise. All right, Molly.
Do you want me to put that back in? Yeah, thank you, darling. You're gonna be fast.
We're gonna get practice. Let's do it.
Gosh.
What do you mean?
I just want to say,
you sold me on products and signing up.
I know, right? How do you sell?
I belong to you.
I'm like not in the.
I gotta like.
I love how I literally haven't even done a full party yet.
Oh,
but I would have
I
sold
totally
everything.
understand.
Like, everything that you were selling her, I was like, oh my god, I would have said that same thing. I'm so excited. Like I haven't even done an official party yet. I've had an online party. That's it.
Oh,
I'm the same way. I'm like,
Okay, I will say before this that like I'm not really this big of a mean person.
Oh, yeah.
I first did this to Christine when she was a new baby.
This was what? 7 months ago?
Yes, it was.
Christine was so new, just like you guys, literally like your first team meeting.
Yeah,
we did this, and it was awesome. Okay, so Molly is gonna be that girl who knows it all, and so you need to try to convince or talk to her about how these are gonna benefit her, so that she goes from buying one product on her shopping list, wish list, because she doesn't need any of that stuff, because she got a man, unlike me, apparently. So, oh my god, if Mike's watching now, he's very sorry. Hey, so
Just joking.
So Molly is gonna be the customer who knows it all.
She's gonna know it all.
She thinks she knows it all. Okay.
Great. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, but like I came here with like my super depressed friend. Because she doesn't have a boyfriend anymore. So like I really only want like lip gloss.
You just want lip gloss?
Yeah, I mean I have a man and my sex life is really great and I just feel like I don't need anything.
Oh. Well, how about all of our beauty products? We have a full line of beauty products. What about some coochie to make yourself feel good so that when you shave and your man can feel your legs? Ooh, yeah.
I mean like I'm not naturally like a hairy person.
Not hairy.
And I use like CVS brand like
well, this will be, if you buy the coochie, you can just use a little tiny bit so it lasts longer. You can also double it as a hair conditioner. How about that?
I mean, like, isn't my hair like?
Oh, it is. You're right. It is amazing. You're right. You don't need that. I'm so sorry. You're mean.
Okay, I should pick Molly for the mean one.
Yeah, my hair is natural.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing. But you know, I know it's No Shave November for guys, so you can actually get some shave cream for your boyfriend. So after No Shave November, he can shave and it'll make his face baby soft again. How about that?
I actually really like that idea.
Do you love that idea? Okay, well let me put you down for some shave. Now there's 2 different scents. Do you want to smell them both?
Yeah.
Okay, well here.
Which one do you like?
I got it right here, Red. Which one do you like? What would you like?
The red one.
The red one. Okay, so we're gonna put you down for that. Now, does he have problems in the shower? You know, like when he's in the shower, does he go, "Oh my gosh, I grabbed your soap"? Does he do that?
Yeah, because
Well,
it's like really.
You know,
gross.
oh, get this. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing with the men's stuff. Look, it says right there, wash. He can't mess that up, can he? No, it's gonna say wash right on there. So what about doing maybe because you are gorgeous, what about making him feel better? What do you think about that?
like Christmas is around the corner.
Right. So you could get him. Look at all this stuff is labeled, so he can't even mess it up.
He can't.
No, because it says wash and shave. Look at that. Shave gel says shave. The spray for after he gets out says spray on.
And is it all in the same scent, or?
Yeah, you do it all in the same scent, so it continues. If you layer it, he'll smell good all day long.
All right.
Okay. So do you want to do like maybe a little gift basket for him?
Yeah.
That's great.
Do that.
All right, well, great. We'll sign you up for that. Now, there's a ton of different things that you can do as far as lip gloss goes, because you want to make sure the lips feel good. Now, this illusion is really nice because it's not nasty. You know how your hair flies? Well, yours probably doesn't. But mine does.
It naturally just stays.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when I go outside and you get that really bad gust of wind and it gets on your lips and it sticks. Well, it's just do that. And really, the really cool thing, it'll make your lips really, really shiny, but it'll bring out the natural, beautiful pigment of your lips. Don't you love that? My mother always taught me you gotta kill them with kindness. That's how you do it.
I can't.
Okay, she's signing up now. Now what?
Ready for her to sign?
No, almost. But
lips.
she can't be me.
And shave.
Yeah.
And shave.
And stuff for my wonderful husband.
Yes. So, all right. Okay, so the lip gloss. Do you like that idea as far as the illusion goes, so that it'll bring out the natural pigment, or would you like something pigmented?
Yeah, but
already?
how do I know what my natural pigment is gonna look
If I
like?
show you, do you want to try it? Oh, awesome.
Okay, so how much are we up to already?
We are at 20, 40, 40, 56, 56, 70.
All the men's stuff.
All the men's stuff. And then
Okay.
yeah, so we're up there. So do you like that illusion, or would you like something else?
I think I'd rather have a pigment.
Okay, so that we have obsessed, and there's a ton of different colors here. Is there one that you prefer? Is there a color you
I'm
like?
trying to think of something.
Crushed plum, pink, or berry,
What do you think
or bronze?
would enhance my natural beauty?
Oh. I'm not sure. I would probably get them all. That way it'll match anything that you wear.
Yeah, because I'm a really vain person.
All of them.
All four of those. No, actually, I'm just gonna go with.
You want like a darker one and a lighter
Yeah,
one?
I'll go. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the plum.
Just
You
with the
do
plum.
that.
Okay, great. So what else can we do for you? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I don't feel like I need any help in the bedroom.
Okay, what about massages? Do you love massages?
I don't really like when people touch me.
What about him? Does he like it?
Yeah, but I don't really like
No.
it's like it's too much work. Yeah, like my
jobs.
I forgot about that.
I guess I don't like to do the work. Like I'm not about putting much effort into it.
Okay, so what about this? What about after, in the bedroom after, because you guys are so great, in the bedroom. What about between the sheets? You get that nasty ick and it's always on your side. You know what I'm talking about. The ick.
It's so disgusting.
Oh God, they're nasty. And they smell sometimes too, when they sweat in the back.
Can I spray it on him?
Well, I wouldn't advise you, but when he's sleeping, sure, go ahead. But what you can do is afterwards, you can spray this on, it comes out as a talc, and it smells absolutely amazing. It'll freshen up your sheets, and you won't have to lay in the ick. Now listen. If you're really, really super sensitive and you have a ton of orgasms and you flow a lot, it's not going to help you. You're still going to have to use a towel, but it'll smell better.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
I usually do say something about
what do you guys like best about? We're not done yet. Pam's shopping room experience?
She went with what Mom said instead of
Like,
going against her.
And I like how you went with the men's products. It was a smart idea.
Yeah, I like
that was a really good idea to say, okay, well, you don't need anything, but how about your husband? Because he's probably not as perfect as you are.
Right, absolutely.
Where you don't want to be disrespectful to a customer because she's buying from you, she's supporting your business,
Right.
but how do you handle someone who doesn't need it?
Mhm.
I just don't need it. I just don't need it, you know?
So you gotta find other avenues.
Yeah, I
Right.
really like
And when you turn it into a relationship, instead of just focusing on what do you need, what do you and your partner need, you can start focusing on different products that you may not even show in your demo. They may not even know it exists if you don't talk about it in your demo. You know, you only have 45 minutes to an hour, in my case, an hour and 20 something minutes or whatever for a demo, and you're not going to cover every single category, right? So, any questions, any comments on the shopping room with someone who doesn't need anything, who has it all? They know it all.
What do you do if the person's like completely rotten?
Like,
me.
we don't even get
Actually,
that
so
far.
we were thinking
Yeah.
about that. 'Cause,
I'm
like,
actually-
I couldn't even. Last time you were like.
No, I made you feel bad about being
Yeah, I was
mean.
like,
Like, it was really good. I don't think I could do that again. But
Yeah.
if someone's like really mean, then I'll just turn it into like, oh, did you have a good time? Okay, well, what are we getting tonight? Okay, I see you only have one thing on your wish list. Is there anything else you had questions about? And then she's like, nope, that's all I need. Okay. Well, you can keep my catalog, keep my card, and I'll call you in a week so I can follow up and make sure you're loving your product. Kill them with a smile. And if it's one $16 order, it's one $16 order, but at least you're getting that customer service where she doesn't feel like she's being attacked. You know, if someone's really on edge and really like, I only want this, that's what you do. You say, okay, that's great. If there's anything else that I can get for you, I'll be calling you next week to make sure you're enjoying your product, so let me know then. You know, and just cut it off there, where it can't be any further misconstrued, any communication that's misconstrued. But that's a great question.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you do for someone who's so mean that they don't even come into the shopping room? Like, what do you do when you come out? Do you ever approach anybody, like, afterwards that hasn't come in the shopping room and just, like, mingle a little bit? Or do you just...
It depends on how late it is and how many girls there are, because there was my party, Bree shadowed it. Was it Friday night?
Yeah, it was Friday.
There were a couple of girls who showed up late, were completely rude, and didn't even buy anything. Okay. And so what I do now is they have to bring their wish list and their customer connection card. Those are their ticket into the shopping room. And whatever payment, cash cards, Chipotle gift cards, it's all the same. But it's where it's going to go anyway. It's where it's going to go. So I tell them that they need to bring their method of payment, wish list, and customer connection card. And then I fill out their order form when they come in with that card. So I'm like, oh, well, I need your card filled out front and back so I can fill your thing. But if they're not coming in, usually I tell them to fill it out and they'll leave their catalog behind anyway, so I'll get their info. But I may message them on Facebook if they're on the event. I'll say, hey, I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to talk to you while the girls were shopping. If there's anything you need, I'm giving so-and-so's party, 2 extra days, you can get 10% off your order. So if you need anything, let me know. Where it's not face-to-face, because 1, they may not have money and they're embarrassed. 2, they really may not want anything from you and they were just there for free food and drinks. Or 3, they just are a jerk.
Okay.
So I would just handle it like, don't make a situation at the party. Keep it fun, keep it lively. The girls who want to shop, they're going to be, like, we had a line going out the door for girls, like, waiting, to shop. I want to focus on those people first, and if I have time, I'll say, okay, well, are you going to get anything? Because, Carrie's ordering last, so we have to get you in now. And she's like, oh, I'm not getting anything tonight. I'll say, okay, I'll follow up with you in a couple days, make sure that you're, you got everything you need, or, if you need anything, let me know. I'll add you on Facebook and we can talk from there, or whatever I do, whatever I say. But that rarely happens. My party Saturday night, I did have, there were like 17 girls there, and 4 of them were just at a party last Friday with another consultant. But I showed different stuff. Like, I had every scent out. I had every flavor out for them to try. They all bought $150 more in stuff from me each. Because I showed them new stuff and showed them higher end stuff and showed them sets. Like I did Coochie Skin Therapy Body Dew, sold 5 sets on Saturday night at my party. Just because I knocked off $8 and they thought it was amazing. So customer service goes a really long way with that. Because they were like, oh, I came here just to get, because they had like all these Jello shots and all this food and stuff. And like, I just came here for a good time. Like, I didn't know I was gonna fall in love with you. And I was like, usually that happens, but I should have given you a fair warning online. I'm sorry. But the girls, you know, they were just at a party and they were still buying stuff because of the way I presented it, the way I made them feel. They didn't even go in expecting to buy anything else. So it's just depending on how you make that person feel about themselves. I think that's where we're getting at, is to make them feel the most comfortable that they can be in the demo, in front of everyone, and in the shopping room. That's the most intimate part. That's where you're making your money. The demo, you're not making any money. The shopping room is where the money comes in. So that's why we're focusing on getting you guys comfortable in different scenarios, because how would you handle it if someone was crying on your shoulder or completely rude to you? It happens. People get drunk. People are naturally like Molly acting like right now. Not naturally. Not the way Molly is naturally. So, good job, ladies, on that one. Next, we're going to have Katie bring your cup up, and Jessie Todd is going to be the consultant of the evening.
Which, quick off topic, when the girls from my party Saturday
Was drunk?
No, just messaged me saying, can I order from you in a couple of weeks? I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm like, oh, that's why I started Pure Romance. Maybe you should start.
Exactly.
Sorry. That, and I tried getting her to apply to your camp company. If any of y'all need holiday job, let me know.
Okay, so Katie is drunk. Katie's drunk is a skunk.
I seriously am having the best night ever. You're so nice. You're the nicest girl I've ever met.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Have you been with any of our other consultants? No, just different companies. You're the first Pure Romance one. You're seriously like the nicest. I love you.
Thank you. You've been great being here at the party. What do you have on your wish list for tonight?
Okay.
What can we help you with?
So I want this stuff that makes your lady bits tingle. Any of that.
Okay. Which one do you want? We do have 3.
Can you refresh my memory because I've had a couple cocktails?
So we have our Boost, Pure, Amp, and O. So
I need like the strongest one on the planet.
Which one would you suggest, Jessie Todd?
I would suggest going with our O or Amp.
Okay.
They're going to have a little bit more of the triplex tingle than the Boost or the Pure.
Mm-hmm.
One's going to be a cream and one's going to be a gel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer a creamy feel or more of a gel feel?
Oh, definitely the creamy.
Okay, so you're going to want to go with O. It's in our little black and pink bottle.
Okay. So
Super
you just like
cute.
glob that on your.
No, just all you need is a pea-sized amount, and you're going to put it right on your clitoris. Clitoris?
Pick which one you like better.
Clitoris. Girls off the tongue a little better.
That's what he
Okay, so you want one of our enhancing creams? Is there anything else on your wish list that you want?
I definitely need the shave stuff.
Okay. So we do have a few different types of coochie. And you know how our coochie works?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think if you added something like it before.
You're not drunk enough.
Yeah.
You're definitely not drunk
You're
enough.
not, I can handle you. So we have a few different scents. We have our love story. We have our original, which is going to be smells a little bit like baby powder, very fresh and light.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have our sweet fantasy, which is comparable to a couple of the Victoria's Secret scents, and our radiant orchid.
Okay. Not the orchid one because that reminds me of my grandma.
Okay. No grandma smelling coochie.
No grandma. I don't want my coochie to smell like my grandma.
Nope, that's okay.
Probably just the original then.
Okay. So original is, and then we do have products that go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want something to accompany it? Body dew, if when you put it on after, it'll make your skin super soft, and it'll help keep it moisturized because you also don't want to dry out.
Oh. Sure.
Okay. Do you want that in the matching scent as well?
Yes.
You're not drunk enough.
I know.
Yeah, take a
It's
few more
not
shots.
okay.
Maybe.
It is actually kind of hot.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
I'm having a hot flash.
You should probably just stay up all
You're always hard. You don't know that.
Do you guys know what song I'm referencing? Please. Oh my god. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
I didn't hear
And
it. I
put
didn't
the
hear it.
soda
I would have known.
I'm really Ravenclaw though.
You can be super
Okay. Drunk.
Drunk lady.
Like, oh my god, hey, I need to go shopping too. Hang on. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Oh my god, this is something I
we could share, because we're roommates.
We share everything.
We share we share them, so.
Okay, so we don't actually. You should never.
Alexis, I'm almost out of wine!
Well, here. Why don't you have some of this water? I'll trade you your wine for water. I'm gonna be reverse Jesus right now.
Okay.
Drink the water, and I'll take the wine.
Okay, so I love you. Like, you love her.
I love her
Okay,
probably more
like-
than you.
I love you. So, how do we, do this? Like, do I shop, she shop? And I didn't mean to interrupt, but, I'm so rude.
So what we're doing
Like,
is I'm gonna take you way back out in the party, and then I'm gonna because
Very close.
you're very close and live right next up against the same wall.
We do.
We still do like to have separate ordering rooms, just because in case she does have a private question that she might not want you to know. It might not happen. I do a lot of sorority parties. I know how close people are. It's just for privacy, and it is one of our policies to do private ordering.
Okay, is a policy. I can't hate on a policy.
I'm gonna show her everything I got.
I mean, I'm probably gonna buy it for her.
When you guys
if we just
home?
share accounts, our joint accounts.
If you guys, what we can do is we can do 2 separate order forms, and then I can charge it to your joint account.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it on her tab.
Okay.
If that's what the 2 of you agree
Okay,
on.
so policy, schmolicy.
Not policy, policy. You want me to escort you back down to the party?
No! Alexis! I need more wine!
Trial of the corn. It's your party, apparently.
So, on a note, the 2 of you sharing everything, we
share everything.
don't recommend at all that you share toys.
Why?
Because
we do it all the time.
It's not a yeast infection, Katie.
I'm sorry.
My gynecologist is on speed dial. It's fine.
Well, sharing toys is not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for the toys either.
What?
Sharing toys between 2 people, unless it's yourself and your partner.
She is my partner.
I mean, if she is your actual partner, then that's a different story. But friends shouldn't share toys. You should, if you guys want the same toy, that's fine. But we don't recommend that you share toys.
Right.
It can cause infection, and
I guess that makes sense.
it can transfer things. We also
What
recommend
kind of things?
bacteria. If anyone has any undiagnosed infections or anything.
Sabrina, do you have any STDs?
I mean, I haven't got checked in 4 weeks, so I was good.
Did you take your penicillin last time?
Shit!
Take it with your wine.
Okay,
You're also gonna want a toy cleaner.
I'm sorry?
You're also gonna want a toy cleaner with any of your toys.
Oh, I just put them in the dishwasher. That's
No. Your toys have pores in them, just like your skin. So just like how your skin collects pollution and dirt into it, your toys are gonna collect anything that gets put on them. You're gonna want a toy cleaner to clean out the pores and to keep it nice and sanitary, because anything that grows in those pores can cause a vaginal infection.
Gross. I don't want another one of those.
To prevent that again, we do have 2 different sizes.
Your father is
I
not
want
to be
to
happy.
make guilt again!
You have some water.
We're gonna reverse Jesus this. Oh my god, I totally feel so much better. Thank you so much.
We'll get that cleaned up in a minute.
You got some in your bag.
My toy cleaner, not in the dishwasher.
You now have to buy it all.
So our toy cleaner does come in 2 different sizes.
I'll take the biggest
The
one.
biggest
Do you have,
one?
like a
Okay.
gallon?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
No, but I'll give you a discount on the 6-pack.
But we do have an 8 ounce at $16, whereas our 4 ounce is $12.
Oh, I'll take the 8. I always like the bigger ones.
Perfect.
Alright, so
I haven't even sold the condoms yet. If you guys should.
oh gee, keep going. Sorry.
So you said you and your roommate occasionally share partners.
Not, I wouldn't say occasionally. I would say all the time.
All the time. Well, the thing you might want to invest in is we now sell condoms.
Oh, they're so cute.
And they come in these cute little packs. They're not like those ugly Trojan packs that are like, oh, here's a giant gladiator head. They're cute little ones that you can just keep it in your nightside drawer.
Just roll with it. Roll with it.
Nightside drawer. And then pull it out and be like, oh, look, I'm already prepared. You don't have to be. And then if he walks right over to Sabrina's room, you can hand him one to take with him. And that's done.
Alright, I'm gonna get a
12 I would get one.
You want to bring a stab, so why not?
Yeah. No, I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so what is something that they talked about during that you feel like you can use in your parties with a lot of drunk girls?
Sorry, I wouldn't normally strip, but yeah, it is.
I have a question. Oh my, I'm like the question girl tonight. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So like when they let's say, oh, I'm just gonna put it on her tab, and you're like, whoa, put it on my tab. Like, is that a red flag, or do you just whatever? If they want, like, could you?
If she signs for it, she's signing for it, whether it's through Square or in that situation, I might write the credit card number down, have that all done, have them double check it, and have her sign that piece of paper on the white part, so it goes through the yellow because they get that copy. And then swipe it, have them Square. So then that way, in case if they're like, oh, you swiped the wrong card, well, you signed for it with that credit card number, and you were okay with that
My
last
night. They
night.
sober up and realize, oh, I didn't mean to
I
spend
did.
$500 last night.
Yeah. Who's Pure Romance by Sabrina?
Packages of
Who's Alexis?
Who's Alexis?
Has anybody actually had somebody throw up in the shopping room?
Not yet. No.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do with that one except hold your hair and be like,
Yes,
I feel like now I'm gonna be looking for a garbage can every time I walk in the
like all my bags, garbage bin. Like, that's gonna be the next thing. Christine.
My question is, with the two girls in the room at the same time, if they want to be in the room together, are we supposed to kick the other one out, or can we?
I tell them Square policy, and I tell them that I can't handle more than one person's money at a time, and I get confused really easily. So for me, it's easier if you don't want me to charge you for her dildo. I'm just gonna have you be in here with me, so then it will be faster, smoother process, and I don't mix up anyone's method of payment.
Okay, and if they are like girlfriends, so they're shopping together
As a
with
couple,
one
that's
card.
fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't. Oh my god.
I mean, unless if like she really won't get out, I'll be like, all right, well, I mean, like you can't physically remove them from the room.
Right.
So if they're like, oh no, we're roommates, and so I'm like, if they're not drunk, I'll be like, oh yeah, but it's easy for me to do one method of payment at a time, one order at a time, just for me, because I'm very simple-minded. We need to keep this as simple as possible for me, and they're like, okay, that's fine. But if they're like really adamant, like, no, we're gonna be in here together because we're gonna whatever, then like, you know, you don't want to offend anyone,
Right,
So just let them be. Good question. Any questions? Any comments?
I have a question on the double order, 2 people thing. So I had a mother-daughter duo doing the same order forms.
Like they put their orders together on one form.
And so her mom paid it all on her card. What I did was I took it was my aunt and like my cousin, like my aunt and my cousin. So I took Dawn into the room first. I was like, okay, or Anna into the room first because it's her daughter. I was like, okay, this is what you want. Like, this is how much it is. And then like I brought her mom and I'm like, okay, this is the total she's spending. Like I didn't tell her what products. And
You gave her a separate receipt. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
because.
good.
And then she's like, oh yeah, just put down like how much she spent on mine.
Yeah, right.
And then I'll just put it on my card.
Yeah, that's
because I was
completely
just
appropriate.
like, because Anna's like, okay, so her mom's one of those moms that's very like, you know what, as long as you're safe, you go out and have sex. Like, And she's just like, so my mom wants me to buy all these. I'm like, what are you comfortable buying?
Right.
And she's like, well, I want this and this, but I don't want my mom to know. I'm like, 2 separate receipts, man. You good?
Yeah.
Your mom told you how much you can spend? Like,
Yeah,
we're good.
that's totally appropriate. To put
Okay.
on two receipts is totally fine because then it does keep the confidentiality. And if
Yeah.
she's agreeing to pay for it, you have her signature. So
And that's when I package them. Like, I'm going to put
Separate.
Anna's, like,
Mhm.
they're going to be separate inside one because they live together still.
when you mail it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because she's in Rochester.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like
one package,
Yeah.
in a big package. Yeah, that's good.
awesome.
Okay, so this isn't a shopping room question, but literally one time I had a girl during my demo pass out drunk like this. With, like the catalogs. I was just like, you nap.
Yeah.
Should you wake them up or?
You might want to have someone check to make sure they're
I mean, she
okay.
was drunk like before she got there.
Yeah, as long as there's like no ambulance being called and like
Certainly
all
the
that.
clap. You clap and then like when she realizes it, she'll wake up clapping.
She woke up and ordered like $150 worth of stuff she didn't even see.
That's cool.
And she signed for
She
it.
was listening.
She was listening through osmosis. So yeah, and with that kind of situation, just like make sure that they're breathing alive, they're safe in that environment, and just let them do them. You know,
Just sleep.
yeah. I mean, why wake her up and make her mad?
At least one friend there that can be like, hey, are you okay?
Right, exactly. She's in the room full of at least someone. She knows at least someone.
She was just like,
Yeah, but she was like, what if the ambulance does get called? Like, what if there's an emergency while you're in a party?
Then you cry.
Hopefully, they have homeowners insurance.
Yeah, but
my
like
neighbor
you're not providing alcohol, like you
It's
know.
not
what I
your
mean?
Right.
So it's not
But,
your
like,
problem.
Right, the homeowners responsible for
Yeah,
that.
you're not liable.
But like, what do? Do you just like kind of casually just chill there, or do you, like?
I might pack up. You
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is anyone ready to order?
Yeah.
It's just send me
We're
your
not call this person. Let's do an order.
Yeah, send me your household room number. I'll come check on you. Yeah, no big deal. So good stuff, guys. Good. All right, who wants an easy one?
Thanks for getting drunk gradually. If you came in and started puking, I would just be like, let's go to the bathroom.
Alexis is going to be a little loosey-goosey. Very, very familiar with Pure Romance products. So
she's not acting.
So she's not. She needs to go. So she's not acting.
Where am I
She's
going?
not acting.
Where am I
I can
going?
move if you want.
It doesn't matter.
You can.
Well, someone needs to get up to go there.
I know.
She's
But I'm gonna stand in front
of you. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was
Who's
right.
hiding?
Who's next? Who's ready?
I'm gonna squish you.
No, you're good.
That's probably the easiest one ever.
Need
If
one
it's like super
volunteer.
easy and like I'm gonna have to go at some point, like
Right, go.
it's
Do
super
it.
easy.
Do it. Do it. Go.
Alright.
Go.
Do it.
Wait, Brian had our first party yesterday. So you could be the consultant. Alexis is extremely experienced with Pure Romance. She probably knows more than you because you're just getting started.
Enjoys. I mean, you probably just super easy.
Yes, apparently.
Some people say.
We're also over there. Let me get next.
I was gonna say, if not, you can sit on my lap.
So
Okay, you ready? And
I forgot I was on TV.
Right? We were sitting there, we're like, oh.
Just don't look at it.
Sorry, I didn't say that.
Yes.
So what's on your wish list for tonight?
My wish list? Well, I mean, I don't know. I gotta spice it up, I guess. I've seen a lot of stuff in my day. So, what would you recommend to like just spice everything
Are you
up?
looking for like spicing something up like with somebody
Well,
or
yeah,
like by
yeah.
yourself?
No, I have to be with somebody.
Okay, so we have C-rings. If you're like looking for a little extra help, he's not quite there.
My guys don't need extra help, but I mean, yeah.
It's just a little more pleasure for you.
Like a penis pump?
Not really.
Because I've heard those are pretty good. I didn't see one of those in the catalog, so
No, I actually don't think we have those. No? Okay.
No,
No
no
stripper
worries.
poles either.
No.
Okay. They have C-rings with like a little vibrator on the end, so clitoral stimulation.
So I'm gonna get the stimulation.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
He'll feel better about himself. It's totally you. But
So
it's
like, how do you
actually-
get stimulation though? Like, where does it come from?
It depends which one you want.
Okay, so show me one more.
This is so much pressure. I really want.
It's really hot up there.
It's a hot seat.
It is.
Okay, so we have a few over here, and
Oh my god, do those bullets come out?
you can like push them in, and they got little nubbies of stimulation, and it's all good stuff.
So like these bullets are gonna come out.
Yes, and like you can use them like with in the C-ring, or like you could take them out if it's too much.
So like that bullet could go like anywhere.
Not anywhere. Outside. Don't really recommend you put them inside anywhere.
Vaginal.
Probably not.
She's so cute.
I'm so horny right now. When I pass out, it's totally fine.
Throw a blanket on it, right back up.
Okay, so like I don't know, I'll think about that. I just really need something to spice everything up, like something crazy. Like I just show me what's crazy.
We have some enhancement creams. I really appreciate that. We have like if you have sensitive skin, we have one for that's called Pure. We have
Wait, what is
Boost.
Pure?
It's for sensitive skin. It's an enhancement cream.
An enhancement cream.
Mm-hmm. To really spice it up. Like if you're really riding the struggle bus in this.
Feeling it. Oh my god, I love it.
Awesome.
I don't know if I'd ever say that to your lips.
Struggle bus. I love it.
Those struggle boxes are the guys like, because sometimes they just can't keep up with me. So like, after they're done, I just need something for myself at the end of the night.
So are you looking for like a vibrator type thing? For
Yeah, let's go
yourself
all the
after?
way. All the way. I want everything. Do you ever want to just like vaginal, clitoral, and anal stimulation?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know what it's called? Someone said like
Party
or
animal.
something or
Party animal.
Party animal. Yes, exactly.
I was just gonna say that.
I actually have no idea where it is in the catalog.
That's okay.
Right
That's
there.
okay.
Oh, right here.
And it's my favorite color.
Oh my gosh, no way. You totally might.
I don't use protection right now because my doctor told me I was clean, but you never know.
We do sell condoms. I don't think that they're going to be pink, but the package might be pink.
Well, my G-Man gives out free condoms, so maybe I'll just go back there.
All right. Well, these ones are a little special.
How?
Because they just died.
When you need them. Good save.
Relatively as cheap as things can be.
Like free?
Not
Because
quite
this Lucy
free.
Goosey needs some good shit.
They're only
I spent a lot of money on this vibrator right now, girl.
$9. Only $9. Also, if you're getting a vibrator, you should probably get lubricant for it.
I'm really sorry. I don't want to be like too overbearing right now. I just like TMI. I'm sorry if it was TMI. But I may or may not be
I get this all the time.
I usually do leave like a pretty big wet spot. That's why it's never at my house. It's at his. I like to go home and lay in my bed at night.
There's a cross.
Watching this whole thing.
Jesus everywhere! Oh my God, it's not Jesus! Jesus!
Okay, I can't do team meetings in this room anymore. By the way.
I haven't gotten pregnant yet, so Jesus loves me.
I've counted
Jesus
5
loves you
Jesuses.
regardless.
One over there, too.
Yeah.
No, in there.
In
room
there,
two,
so
yeah.
6. 1.
Oh my God, those are all 10 of you too. 4. Oh, 5, 6.
I don't. That's
You are protected. That's weird.
condoms.
condom.
That's a sign.
It's a sign. Jesus has spoken. You should buy the condoms
Alright,
and the lubricant.
So on my list, let's just clear this up real quick, okay? So I have some crazy ass diarrhea I'm gonna love.
Party animal.
Yeah. What? Like me. And then some condoms.
Yes.
Which I may or may not use. And my little sister will love them though. And what else?
Did you want the enhancement creams or no?
I mean, is it?
They would.
What does it really do?
Like 0 to 100. Like you could. It's totally way better. I'm a
So like for
celeste.
that 1% chance that I'm like not in the mood.
Exactly. If you're like, if you do have a boyfriend, I don't know
Yeah.
if you said you did or not. I just know you have a person coming over.
She's going there. She's on the wet spot.
Exactly. So like if he's super in the mood and you're just not, then you just put that on like 30 seconds.
Well,
though.
wait. What if I'm in the mood and he's not?
Can we have some? Is he ever not in the mood though? Is really though?
Yeah, 'cause I'm crazy as shit.
Can we have some? Oh,
Oh.
One second, let me find this.
Hold on, I check a phone call anyways.
Okay, cool.
The enhancement creams. The black people.
Buying some goddamn sex toys. No, she's really the consultant's so nice. I love her. She's really good. I'll give you her card. Don't worry. Oh, hold on, she's right.
Okay. So we have the O for 12.
So really, the guy, maybe I think he's gonna be really cute. I'm not in the mood now all of a sudden because he's not that cute.
Or you can just use the party animal.
Alright, so
Like, if
alright,
he's
get it
really
done.
not
We're
cute.
done.
Alright.
Does it come in like any scents or anything?
It does. It comes in.
I'll take the vanilla. I was studying that one. You did so.
So I had your party yesterday. Did you have any crazy questions?
So this was in Brockport, and texted my friend. I said, "Hey, can you like ask one of your friends if they want to have a sex toy party?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So they text me. They were like, "We're gonna have like, oh, I'm so sorry,
fine.
like 15, 20
I want all my
people there."
burgers.
And I was like, "Okay, so like maybe 10." I got there and there was 5.
Did you rock it?
Yes, 4 people bought stuff. The one girl's card didn't work though, so she was like, "Oh, we'll buy it online." And then they had another roommate, and she walked in the middle of it, and it traumatized her, and I felt kind of like an awful person. And then she literally ran out of the room.
What were you doing that you traumatized?
I had a dildo in my hand.
And she Did she know what her roommates were doing?
That she was fully aware. She just really was against it. I was like, okay.
You weren't like pointing it at her or anything.
They were picking them up. They wanted to slap people with it. I was like, you probably shouldn't. Like, it's in the package.
Oh my
But, you know.
Not hit people with Mr. Dependable.
Well, good.
That was the one they wanted to hit with.
Well, yeah, because that's like so heavy.
Oh, remind me for that, by the way. So, questions on if someone is like very open and very open to suggestions. Does anyone have questions or have you experienced that?
Yeah, go for the sex swing. Because it's like not cheap
You
and
get to do
like
everything
I've
with it.
sold those to people who are like a little bit like more adventurous. It's a good one.
So something like this too. I
Freedom
noticed.
fire, right?
Yeah.
I've had this a couple times. I mean, it's frustrating, and I even haven't mastered how to deal with that. The people that come in and they're like, experts at sex, and they've never been to Pure Romance, but they buy from those stupid websites.
Yeah,
like,
I have that. I have that.
Yeah,
and
I
they think
have
it's
that.
real.
And I love that.
Quality
Again,
product they're buying.
some girl once told me that she could go on Groupon and buy a sex toy for cheaper. Well, I got home and I Grouponed it, and she really could. But
They have a lot of dildos on Groupon.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Why do you
Are they worth the money that you're spending?
Right.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
actually $270 for $19.99. There is something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Why would you stick that
I mean,
up your
obviously,
vagina?
if you're preaching like customer satisfaction and stuff, and I actually stopped saying at my parties about
coochie being hair conditioner too, because I had a lot of people turning away from buying it because they're like, well, why don't I just use conditioner on my legs?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what I've been getting lately with the coochie is, you can just use deodorant.
Ew,
Did you know
what?
that?
Deodorant.
I've never heard
Like
that.
after they shave or before they shave, I didn't quite get it, but they like
I'm
a
so
whole
confused.
group of girls use. They got it from a tip from a stripper. They said.
Oh,
Like, I'm not
well,
sure
I
that
actually
boy.
had a stripper at my
I
party
just
on Saturday night, and she bought like 3 coochies.
That's
That's
yeah.
That is
So
deodorant.
what they said it's the same thing. They just like put it on. No,
Yeah.
it's
It's
like,
Unfortunately,
It's
quite a variety of good gels, and like I went to, I
Yeah.
think it was it wasn't summer parties or
Oh,
Sapphires.
Christine and I are sitting up here.
Back in the day.
Yes, question.
A bottle from them.
What do
and I
you
don't
do
even like
if
it as
you
much
have
as the
someone
coochie.
who's
Like
like
I'm
a
dead set.
complete vanilla, like no toys, no nothing, but they're curious? What do you do? Like, what do you suggest to that
That was
bougie
my
body?
last party.
Yeah. Like, what do you get?
What do you guys suggest when they're complete vanilla?
I usually
I
start
always blindfold.
Yeah. Start off slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're
Maybe
if
the
they
massage team.
never done anything.
I would say massage stuff. That way they can kind of at least get like comfortable with their partner and stuff.
Maybe
and
a
then
Burning
lubricant.
desire
Becoming
candle.
comfortable
Yeah,
with their
that's
partner.
what
then
I
they'll be
saw
more
like
comfortable
6
with-
of those at a party on Saturday.
That comes more to like sexual education too. Like
Did you like?
I
have
demo
it?
it.
Have
I
was
demo
gonna
it.
say, was
I
it
demo
different?
it
Like, so when they were
every
doing my
party.
party, and then,
Every
so
single one.
do you like that? And, like,
Yep. Sure do.
Well, if you
That's
guys,
when they're like,
freaking
oh, I've never
thing I
had
could've
any of
ever
this
done.
stuff before.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what do you
They
get?
wanna
Experience, definitely a book.